When I grow up, I mix, right? So, a lot of time, you're not white enough, you're not black
you're
enough.
mixed?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So you're not white enough, you're not black enough. But I grew up in a predominantly black country, right? So, in a way, I'm kind of a minority, right? Then, you go to America, you know, so I'm not American enough in certain respect. And then Jamaicans treat me like a foreigner. So I'm not Jamaican enough. So you end up, because of me just not fitting even when I was young, I tried dyeing my hair at one point because my hair red. I'm more fitting with the rest of the black kids. You know what I'm saying? And learn to embrace all the things that make me different. Oh, ghost.
No, not ghost.
No, ghost.
That one. In the air.
In the air.
Just look into that camera for me, because that's your camera, right?
Yeah.
I love that you're wearing sunglasses, but I can still see your eyes.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking everyone at home can as well. If you just keep still for a second, because I want people at home to just drop in the comments and let me know, who does he remind you of? Good evening, everyone. I am Forever Sasha, and you are watching Catch Up with WORLMAG. Catch Up with WORLMAG is, of course, sponsored by Flat Cap Rum. My guest is drinking it. Everyone's drinking it. If you're not drinking it, you're missing out. Check them out. Information is on the screen. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, turn the notification on, etc., etc. Enough for that. Housekeeping done. Let me introduce my guest today. Host, vocal. Ladies and gentlemen, he states that he's an international commodity, and I really want that to be broken down to me. He also is the CEO of a fashion brand called Polished. Please, I'm asking you to welcome to Catch Up with WORLMAG for the first time, Bosschamps.
Oh, yes.
Hello, Bosschamps.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, okay. So, first off, we see before we hear.
Yeah.
And I'm sure everyone at home is wondering, what in the name of expensive is going on? What in the name of animal print is going on? Tell us about the look.
Yeah, look, by polish, you know.
Yeah.
Everything we bring well polished. You know, so that's the name Polished. You can go to buypolished.com, BUYPOLISHED.com. You know, polish is really about, you know, being the best version of yourself, right? Because everything need polish, right?
Right.
So the diamond feet shine right, you need for polish, right? That's the last step in the process, right?
Yeah.
So even though you might go through things, you might drop down yourself, come back and polish yourself back up, right? Your shoes get little mucky, little dirty, you polish it up again,
That's
right?
it. Yeah.
Right. So sometimes we just need to polish ourselves to see the best part of ourselves shine. That's what the brand is about.
Well, thank you, because that explains the meaning of your brand and why you call it Polished. So 2 birds with 1 stone.
Yeah.
The pimp stick. First off, let's talk about the pimp stick real quick. Like, it's got the diamond, as you said, at the top. There's a liquid inside of it. What is there? It's just water, or is it some special liquid?
In everything special.
Oh, special.
A special little combination right here, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if I stamp it, would there be like a light magic or anything?
You know, it definitely gonna bring a vibes.
Aye, hello.
Strong vibes.
Is that your signature? Do you usually walk around with your stick, or?
You know, everything is part of its nature really, but some years ago, so my right knee, I used to play football, like American football, and I went through some injury, like, so I have no cushion cartilage in my right knee. So, you know, so sometimes things come out of necessity, and it was a natural thing, so my leg was in an immobilizer at one point, so we couldn't bend it and things like that. So, so when we get used to, sometimes I carry the stick and then I say, you know what, make it an extension of myself. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you're a very interesting character, even just from hearing those first few things that you say. But when you take it back a little bit, let us know who you are, where you're from, what you do for the lay person at home. Okay.
For the lay person and the lay person, time for you catch up.
With WORLMAG.
You see. So what I do, you know, them call me the international commodity, Hollywood celebrity. You know, the Caribbean Casanova with the girl them all over. Aye. And none of the name them I give myself.
Okay.
You know, every name was obtained, you know what I'm saying? So the Bosschamps was a baby, my nickname, my Jamaican nickname was Champs. Cause you see me have a certain stature upon me, so I was born with large hands and broad shoulders. So them say I might be a champion at some sort.
Hence why you played American football.
Yeah, right. Okay. I played lots of sports. I did American football, boxing, and wrestling. So I did mainly the physical things, and I did shot put as well.
Which one were you best at?
I would definitely say the American football part.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, and you know, I have some friends that made it to the pro league over there and stuff as well. Like,
Anyone we might know?
I don't know if y'all follow them closely over here, but Antonio Brown.
Okay. That sounds familiar.
Yeah, he played with.
I don't know if that's from basketball. Or
No man, that's from
familiar.
NFL football. You know, Von Miller, you know, he's a pirate as well, and Bridgen, it was the running back with the Steelers. I'm seeing him right
So
there now.
you got okay.
Yeah. So, you know, but yeah, so that's how the champs part come. They thought I was going to be a champion, maybe a champion boxer. So, because the size of the hands. But little did they know the size of the hands.
Yeah, your hands are quite huge.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
I feel like, what's that? There's this movie with the hand.
Oh, Ghost.
No, not Ghost.
No, Ghost, which
That one. In the air.
In the air.
Japan.
The hand.
Godzilla.
Oh.
King Kong.
King Kong. Blood sea. That's it.
Yeah, King Kong.
Yeah. Well.
Okay, so that explains the name, and of course your look is quite winning. So maybe it's from that champ.
Exactly.
And you know they say words are power. So people
Very
call
true.
you all these things. You
And
know.
I feel like I had to live up to the name. And then living in America, you know, and then my dad gave me the nickname, you know, Champs, and then short for champion, you know, and then Boss. My brother had a company called Boss of Bosses Promotions, and where he was, you know, putting together some dances and things, and he passed at age 24. So my name also is I kind of bear the torch for them. My dad was a DJ selector. Him thing was SS Syndicate, and him passed at the age 27.
Okay.
So you know, in a way there was both in the music thing, you know. So Boss Syndicate is the name of the label, but Bosschamps is myself, and I both name.
Wow,
and
yeah.
the Boss is an acronym. Being original sparks success. So get the most, nevertheless, isn't it?
Being original sparks success. Never forget that.
Yeah,
Okay.
and that's where the Boss come from. And I've been a businessman long time, since, let's say, at least 2011, right? So like I have I'm a brand here. I also do a modeling agency called Boss Chicks, you know, so girls for like music videos and shoots and things.
In Hollywood?
In Hollywood, California.
Because you live in...
I live in Hollywood,
Okay.
California. So people will link me for, you know, for that. You know, I always been good with girls, you know what I'm saying? I have the
Well, we hope you're good
female
with
crowd.
girls.
So it became a natural thing. So I said, okay, you know, girls will always roll me and par with me and thing like that. So people said, oh man, can I get this girl for this, or can I get this girl for that? So, you know, I said, oh man, this girl pretty, you can, boom. And so I start connect things, to start realize, yo, it's like an agency.
Might as well.
You know, I said, somebody want to do a shoot and them say, yo, can I get that girl for that? I'm say, sure, and then just start represent them in a way, you know, they say, yo, can you, you know, be a byline between them and whoever they're working with.
Yeah.
Provide and protect them, you know what I say? So that's how the Boss Chicks thing comes. So everything in a sphere is boss related, you know what I say? So being a boss myself, so people would just, before them name, my Jamaican nickname was Champs, Americans would call me Big Boss Man or Boss Man.
Okay.
You know, they say, what's up, boss, or whatever. So I'm a hybrid.
Yeah.
It's combining both.
So you've got loads of names,
Yeah,
you've got
man.
your hands in loads of pies, etc.
One papai.
Currently you're in the UK on a UK tour.
Yes.
Alongside Diljin and you know Marvin the Beast.
Yeah.
So which umbrella are you here under for the tour? Because you're fashion, you do fashion, you model agency. Who are you for the tour?
I'm here as an artist, you know, and International Commodity is the album, the project that you know, these songs are coming off of right now. And so it was a manager, a female manager I had myself, I was dealing with last year. She used to work in commodities trading, like, you know, precious diamonds and gold and minerals and stuff like that.
Okay.
Before she got trying to get in the music thing. And one of my songs that going viral was the song Like You, you know, and so people were like reposting it in like Nigeria, Colombia, Mexico, Canada, Turkey, and, you know, all kind of places, Spain,
Okay.
you know, all kind of different places. Some places I haven't been. So she
So it
like,
went viral, but
Yeah.
could you let us know like what does the song sound like, just in case we might have heard it on TikTok and didn't know it was you? Give us a little flavor of it.
so it's like, so most people know it by the hook. It's like, oh, I never woke up in a girl that's quite like you. You know, so that's mostly the part people know them sing that. Oh, I.
Okay.
So yeah, that part.
So because your delivery that stood out, and that's what they sing
and
mostly.
Catchy, and them love that part there. So and she was like, man, look at you, you like some kind of international commodity. That's so she said.
Okay.
I'm saying, and
there goes another one.
So there goes our next name, international commodity, and then from that, I start travel really because of that song and this project.
Right.
So I end up performing in Colombia and Brazil and go these
that
places.
like?
It was amazing. It was great, especially being places where like I may not speak the language and I don't speak Portuguese. I'm not proficient in Spanish and these places.
Can you say anything in Spanish?
You know, I can't say something.
Apart from hola.
Yeah?
Apart from hello, what else can you say in Spanish?
Oh yeah. It depends on the situation over there.
It's okay, I understand Spanish, go.
Okay. Mamacita muy.
Okay. Alright, keep going.
You know?
Yeah.
We figure
So you performed in Spain.
Oh, I think you say keep going in Spanish.
Oh no. No, I understood the level of Spanish when you said mamacita, okay?
Yeah, you know. No man, I have more than that, man.
Okay.
Yeah, me know enough for flirt.
Okay.
I can flirt my way through the country.
That's not
Yeah.
Jesus.
But you know,
yeah, that makes sense.
To make everything else work, you know,
yeah.
Isn't it? 'Cause body language speak the most, no matter where you're going on. Body language is the most powerful part. So you know, we can communicate in person best.
Hi.
You see me?
Yeah.
So performing there, and then I shot videos there. So my recent video, Need Your Love, you know, that one was shot in Guarujá. It's an island off the south of Brazil near São Paulo. You know, I shot that on a yacht out there with a girl I just met, just pick up out of the water.
Ah, mermaid.
Yeah, coming like a mermaid. If you didn't know the story behind it.
Oh gosh.
If you didn't know the story.
Quickly tell us the story.
Alright, so we have this shoot, right? And Reggie also they have like in birthday week. So I must say, yo, so we're already there party and thing out there and link up with some girls and thing and them. I must say, yeah, we have the thing, the yacht this weekend, you know, for this and that. Weekend come Saturday, come and start with a rain, but we don't know say storm or brew yet, you know.
Right.
So we end up on this boat and my booking manager, which is my friend, Black Card ENT, if you need any booking, traveling internationally, Black Card Entertainment. So at Black Card ENT on your Instagram. Yeah, he handle all of those things. So basically, we end up there and the one next person we meet there say, yo, we can get, out of them 20 girls, I choose 10 you want. And I said, I don't know about that one. You know? And so he make the man convinced if you choose them girls. None of them never show up.
Right.
And him tell me if you don't tell the girl them what me already have, he must say, man, like he must say, don't bring sand to the beach. Man, we're gonna have 10 bad girls, da. Well, me usually like a short thing, but I say, try birthday weekend to me, don't want to just take up the whole of it. And so I say, all right, sure. We end up on the boat. No girl, no girls, no women.
Trouble.
You see me? No, you know, so no chicas. And then I say, all right. So, but me, you know, I persevere, you know, so me not give up. So me don't know how, we sail now, you know. So we sailing and we were off the water. And I just like 8, 9, 10 man, no girl on the boat. And then it starts storm out there too. So it kind of gloom and then, so we see what, I call him a pirate, but me not, so I said the man a pirate, so you know, and the man a hail by and we hail him, you know, flag him down and say, like we need gas. Oh yeah, cause we are rot, cause we are seal and things, so we need to get gas to go back.
Right.
And then so they must send him to go get gas. And me say, if gas over there, people must over there.
Makes sense.
And if we're people there, woman there.
Except for what Una there.
Right. So me tell, you know, I say, yo, wherever you go, tell if you find a girl, or whatever, tell her this. I'm just tell them, you know, Bosschamps, this, that, whatever. Man, come back with 2 girls. And 2 girls, they're my friend. So I say, but it's a love song, so I say, I have to go choose one. So I end up shoot the video with the 2 of them. But now editing, I want to choose.
Okay.
You see me? So I edit out the next one. You see me? So I saw the video. And then me and I, as soon as she come on the boat, me and I start shoot. immediately. We never meet before, never talk before.
The connection.
She never forgot you know makeup and thing.
Yeah.
You know, and was a kissing scene at the end too. You know, and we just post it to her. She said something in Portuguese. I like you kiss me, something like that. Yeah. So
did you know that's what she said at the time? You read the body language?
No. She said in a Portuguese. I'm a look, but she do it flirty on the video, right? Cause we do it on the Instagram part. I'ma just post it to there. And she said, I'ma look, and she said, I'ma say, what you say? She said, I like you kiss me. Me say, oh yeah. And I saw end up link, and me and I link to this day. And the next friend too. Yeah. She in her makeup, but the next friend in her fashion.
Okay.
So yeah,
makes sense.
As far as you know, I like outfit. You know, so as between the two of them fit, me end up choose she, cause she the avant animal print in her bikini.
You love animal print?
So I love animal print.
Really?
Yeah, man. Okay. And the next friend never have the animal
What
print.
does it do for you, animal prints? Why do you love it so much?
You know, cause we're animalistic man by nature. You know, we come from a.
Is it calming? Does it make you get more aggressive? Like,
No, man,
not aggressive in a negative way, but just go for what you want, or?
Yeah, I would definitely say I take that from the animal, and especially when I was a young boy, when I was little, I'm there at Jamaica. One of my older brother that passed, Kevin, the one boss of bosses, him father used to drive this Jaguar, and out of all of the car them, I the only car where they have a logo like that, the logo a jump off of the front, off of the hood, and so you know what I say. So to me, it stand out. You know, every other car thing, regular, different design, but it regular.
But the logo jump off of the wood.
With something that jump off of the wood. I used to go and
wait, how long have you been in London?
I've been in London about 2 days.
2 days?
Yeah.
When was the last day you came to London?
Years ago, man.
Alright, so let me tell you something. So people are here in London, obviously the interview is going around worldwide, whatnot, but in London they're going to put a Y when they say jump off of the wood. Right?
Oh, yes. Or the bonnet.
But yeah, they were going to say, wow. And you say two to me.
Leap, man. There's something I look.
But not just not talk about the wood.
Look at the Jaguar leap off of the bonnet.
Yeah.
You see me?
Okay, cool.
And to me, the style after than Scotch bonnet. So I say, yo, and them time I'm young, you know, as a child, you touch things with your hands. Me very touch it. So me used to, and the man say, yo, man, you broke something, you know. So he used to tell me to stop touching. You know, I was picking me, I said, I have one on here, nobody can't tell me something, you get me? So, as an adult.
You end up got one?
Yeah, man.
Come on.
I end up get 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, I end up at 19 or 20 to buy my first Jag.
Nice.
Yeah. You know what I said? And then, so that was probably 8 or 9 when last time. So 10 years later, 10 year time, I have my own Jag.
Well done.
You know what I said? And I end up with a Jaguar XKR, the convertible one. That one, they never have the leaper. That's what they call that specific logo is a leaper. So the first two, they have the leaper. They have an X-type, then they have an S-type. Okay. You know, with more like a mid-size, like a BMW 5 Series or.
Talking cars to me is talking foreign.
Okay.
But somebody I don't understand.
Not talk to everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
Somebody have to catch it.
That's it, yeah.
And then the last Jag me end up with was the Jag XKR with the scissor doors and everything. So so whatever you believe in, you can achieve in yourself. And that's how really me live from a child. So I tell him something I can have my one-on-one and nobody can't tell me what to do with it. And I did. And because of that, I ended up having a lot of intrigue in a Jaguar.
Yeah.
So on the Jaguar of the animal print, and then threw my freckle up.
Yeah.
You know, so I used to say people can't change them spots. So so it's like that.
Kinda makes sense.
Yeah. So me have my spots,
Leopard, fully,
like the Jaguar, like the animal have them spots.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just look into that camera for me, because that's your camera, right?
Yeah.
I love that you're wearing sunglasses,
Yeah.
but I can still see your eyes.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking everyone at home can as well. If you just keep still for a second, because I want people at home to just drop in the comments and let me know, who does he remind you of? Then I'm going to ask you, has anyone ever said that you resembled any celebrity, and who are they?
I've got several.
Come on.
If you look into my eyes, no, my eyes gonna give it away. But that's
Show me eye then.
You want to see it?
Yeah.
I have one cock I don't know.
Okay.
I joke.
First dude, then the cock.
Yo, I them good, man.
Okay, cool. All right. So what's the resemblance you got told that you look like?
Depend, like, on what you say. What you say?
No, let me hear what you're saying.
Get everything. Just show me.
Give us 3.
3.
They're typing away at home right now, but let's hear the
But
answer.
me no want to give.
No, them type already. Look all
them
like
type
that.
already.
Yeah, them type quickly. Pause it. Go.
All right. We get Sinbad.
That's the one. It's mad that that's the first one you said, but
Yeah.
who else did you get?
We get MVD. Most
Literally, you came through the door and I was like, oh, okay. Sinbad in the building.
That's it.
I didn't know I was talking to Sinbad, but yeah, obviously you are, Bosschamps. That's who you are.
Different entity.
Yeah. Even though you live in Hollywood,
Yes.
which is it's so expensive, it's so rich.
Yeah, it's expensive. I live in Hollywood and I have an office in Beverly Hills.
Aight, what's that?
Yes.
90210.
Yeah, you have to pay the 90210. Yep. And I have an office on Hollywood Boulevard, right on the Walk of Fame.
So you're a money man then, man.
That's my money, man. But you have to pay the cost to be the boss, you know.
Right. Where are you from originally?
Originally, I'm from Portmore, in Jamaica.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you say Gaza?
Look, but I'm from Portmore, Jamaica.
No, because I know a lot of people that's from Portmore. Gaza.
All right, right. And
Oh,
what
wow.
me say Portmore, Jamaica.
So that means you say Gaza.
Me say Portmore, Jamaica.
Same just said
Because what my
Portmore.
address say, Portmore, Jamaica. Really and truly, my original address is Independent City, which is in Portmore, Greater Portmore.
Okay.
Yes.
So they're different.
So naturally, I'm an independent person because I come from an independent city.
So naturally, you just say independently you.
Yes.
Okay, makes
You
sense.
see? So I'm not claim nobody else's game, you see me?
Okay.
My game.
Yeah, with the polished outfit, the
All right, individuality,
Yeah.
mean everything to me. Independence, I'm an independent artist. It's an independent tour, everything we do independent.
What inspired the facial hair there? Animal. I'm
The animal,
thinking.
all right.
But which one?
It's our next story that. Don't see him one, so, all right, so, me like, you know, woman go and get them hairdo and thing, and so, me always originality, so, me I grow beard young. From a 12, my beard start grow.
Wow.
Yeah, man. My one of them force ripe, them say. So me I ripe fast, long time. So my beard, I always grow out and I say, yo, you know, do different styles. So every time I have like a interview or a performance or something important, something that I'm gonna be around, I get a different style. I don't decide before, and you know, usually I go there and then I give the creativity also to whoever the stylist and say, yo, boom, just as long as it's not regular, just put something, you know? Okay. And then me did that. So when I went to Brazil to shoot this video, Need Your Love, at the time your YouTube acting, Need Your Love, I had this design, a similar design in the video. And the people over there in Ghana, I'm gonna love it. And then I say, yo, you have to bring that style like come Africa.
Oh, wow.
People now love it, love it. And I say, yeah man, but me like switch up my style. And she said me all advice me, no man, we want the tiger man, bring the tiger man, we need that. And then I say, them really want the style. So I say, okay. All right, you know what I'm saying? Give the people what they want. You know myself. So usually I don't wear one beard style more than one time.
Yeah.
But now, and guess what? It matched with the whole thing, with the whole leopard and the whole animal printing.
And
so
it matches with the flat cap rum as well.
Oh yeah.
Makes sense. What flavor are you drinking, by the way?
You know the honey.
Yeah.
For my honeys.
He's always on it.
Oh man, I can't.
The honey for the honey. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
clever.
Yeah.
Talk to us a little bit more about the UK, or it's not just the UK tour though.
No man.
But talk to us about the UK side of it, and then where you're off to after.
Yeah. So we start in Jamaica from the 4th to the 7th, November 4th to 7th. Then UK November.
Wait, did you perform anywhere like special? Like obviously we're special because you performed there, but anywhere that we would have seen like any big events, or was it just private functions when you were in Jamaica?
Yeah, it was more like private functions and thing. But when we reach Ghana, I got some bigger thing. We have I think Gambia first.
So you skip the UK.
And I said we skip the UK.
Save the
no.
best for last.
No man, some things some things are still at play. So till it can't, you see me? Till it lock in, No,
Oh, okay.
Right. Some things still I play.
So UK isn't actually nothing's set in stone yet.
Right. We have something and then it kinda I go left.
Or like the weather.
No man. The might play the thing. I got left. So but while we're there, we end up locking with some other promoters and things we want but then I said they want to put together some bigger moves when we're here. So I said okay, so we're gonna come back now the new year.
Oh.
Yeah.
So your UK tour is technically cancelled? Or
It not
postponed?
cancel, we're still there. A promo run now.
Okay.
You know, it's a promo run. So you know
we
what I'm
won't
saying?
see you perform here in the UK? Or?
Maybe if them get them thing together.
Yeah.
You know, we can't say never. But if we get them thing together, we can't say never.
How long you here till?
We're there till the 15th of November.
Okay.
And then we in then we got Gambia the 16th to the 26th. Then Ghana the 29th to the 14th. Yeah. And then there's some other conversations people link with about in the Caribbean, Trinidad, Antigua. Some people are trying to bring me come to Australia, even Kenya, right next door to Ghana them. So, but usually I'm a kind of person where I hold myself to a standard, right? So I don't speak on anything until it's locked in.
Okay.
So the other one them don't even want to call up them name, because it's not locked in yet. You know what I'm saying? Those locking so we can speak on it freely. Because I like I feel eat my words, you know? Oh, you said this and this. Some rather don't say nothing until it's something concrete.
Fair enough. You have so many titles and so many important roles that you play, which is good. You're a busy man. But what would you say is your favorite one of all, or the one that's most rewarding?
Most rewarding. Well, I named them really like the most was Caribbean Casanova.
No, not the names,
Oh,
like the
okay.
roles that you play. Like you do the fashion, you're an artist.
No, I mean, I'm an artist in every way, shape or form. So, even with fashion, it's still, I see artistry in it. You know what I'm saying? I see art in everything. You know what I mean?
So would you say the artist is the most rewarding one?
Yes, creating. To be in life, in the world itself, you're either, you're either producing or consuming, right? So as artists, we create. You get what I'm saying? I think it's one of the strongest things we have in the human race. So somebody did create the labeling on this. Someone created this dress. Someone created your tattoos. Like, that artistry, and to be able to create something out of nothing, that's a very beautiful thing.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And so, the world consumes what we create, and I think that's beautiful because we can affect so many people with what we create. I've had women say, man, I wish somebody would talk to me like the way you said that to that girl in that song. You know what I'm saying? And things like that, knowing your music affecting people in certain ways,
Yeah, why do you think that you were able to deliver the song like that? Is that a true story? Is that coming off?
Everything come from truth. I may have the proof. But everything is a true story, man. So some of it is like reenacting life itself, you know what I'm saying? And but Need Your Love, the board part itself wasn't from her. But you know what, in the end that kind of was a true story, because I didn't need her love to complete that video, to complete me that day, right? I needed a woman to complete me that day. So it really ended up a reality. I needed her to come through for me. I was on a boat. You had fun with that. I had a lot of fun. I was on a boat in the middle of a place I've never been. No woman around. I mean, I like par with Wally, man. I'm just different. I just some stay.
Yeah.
You get me? No woman around. So I can figure this out one way or another. So the way someone, a woman in our country, I don't speak a language.
Right.
And me in the middle of the water.
And then she's telling you to kiss her.
Yes.
Jesus.
You can see it on my Instagram.
Oh, I'm going to watch.
Yeah, November 10th, we did upload that one there. So she said, I like you when you kiss me. And then so.
No, she said that?
Yeah.
Oh,
I like you kiss me. So someone said,
You're hilarious. Yeah.
But I needed her love, and she came through for me in a big way. So Alexia Ibanez, I appreciate your love. I appreciate it.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes.
Okay, that's good. It makes sense. Who would you say that your music is more aimed at?
I mean, love, really and truly, because in the end, love wins, and that's what the first time I kind of get when I start do the singing part is when we get the name Caribbean Casanova.
Oh, okay.
And that was the name of my first like singing project, you know what I mean? And that was another woman at the time, which was also my manager. She was she's Armenian. Yeah, and
Okay.
we were at the it was, you know that show Empire? They had a red carpet like season release, you know, they do the show. You know, so it was like a red carpet event. Neo was there.
Oh yeah, you could fit so well in Empire right now. Yeah.
Link me.
The stick and everything. Lucius and Cookie all together. It's mad.
Whole line, isn't it? And so, just seeing Oma maneuver there, she was like, "What are you, some Caribbean Casanova?"
Oh wow. Yeah.
And that's something we get that.
That's amazing though. I love how you get the names. It's like literally it's from your character. Like you're doing things and people say this is what this is what you bring forward. So it's all natural thing. I don't blame you on it. Yeah.
Everything natural. And I like that. And you're saying what's my audience? It's mainly women. Women gave me a lot of these names.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And last time I checked my audience, it was like 69% female, ages 18 to 34. So available.
Love it.
You know? So
what's the musical scene like in America, Hollywood, or Beverly Hills for Jamaican artists?
As I can imagine, you know, everything that, you know, Hollywood is the mecca of entertainment, well, you know, the center of entertainment for the world. You know, everybody got to entertain and things, so it's very competitive, you know, so that's especially why you have to stand out. You know what I mean? And you know, naturally, I always really born different, look different, and always stand out. So we just embrace that, you know, in everything we say and everything we do. And so the way I look at the music is this: like, I spend most of my time in Hollywood, right? So I'm a Caribbean that left the Caribbean, but the Caribbean never left me.
Right.
So I may not produce lyrics or the music on the same way like a Caribbean artist that's based in the Caribbean, because that's where they wake up, get up and see and live life every day.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So like if me live in London, that would be my kind of topic as well.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? So from the perspective of, because the diaspora of the Caribbean, especially as Jamaica, there's more Jamaicans outside of Jamaica than in Jamaica itself. So a lot of those can connect with my sound and what I'm saying, because I make a hybrid. I'm not going full part on McGee enough, you know what I'm saying, but I have the English in there as well.
Can you give us an example of one of your songs where you actually show us that whole hybrid of the patois, the English, whatever, like one of your most diverse, playful songs?
Yeah, so like, all right, like the one in Like You.
You're actually going to sing it. That's what's going to happen.
It's like, beauty me find at the streets and a beast na the sheets. Time for you slide, do something that make you night complete. Slap it automatic like a magic, see me gone with it. Like in a reggae, ready, suck it to me, can't forget. Never book up in a girl that's quite like you. Is it? So, even when I said that lyric, I said, you know, Caribbean, I said, never woke up in a girl that's quite like you. But my producer hear it like, never woke up
in a girl that's quite like you.
So, because remember, everything is open to interpretation, especially language. You know what I'm saying? But it kind of came from that as well.
Okay.
So, the Americans really take it as, never woke up with a girl that's like you. But originally, I said I never met a woman like her before.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And so that's one of those ways where things are open to interpretation. That's what I like about being able to sing and singing patois, because I absorb what they say. You know what I'm saying? What they think it is, how they perceive it. Because life is all about perception. You know, we perceive things countlessly, right? And we see the world according to how we perceive the world.
That's it, yeah.
You understand? So I take the feedback from what the people see and feel and hear. And sometimes, you know, once you're created, it's not just yours anymore. It's for everyone that consumes it, that hears it, that feels it, that connects to it, that likes it. So the music starts originally as mine.
Yeah.
But it is all ours in the mind.
You give it, yeah.
Yeah.
Here in the UK, many like to describe the Caribbean or the Jamaican artists as UK dancehall artists, right? They've been having their difference of opinion about it. like you're in America.
Yeah.
Is there a name that you get for the type of music that you do being a Jamaican in America?
So again, interpretation, right? So I just call it a Caribbean crossover, because I'm Caribbean, but I cross over to different lanes and different genres. You know,
So you'd say a Caribbean crossover artist?
yes.
Okay.
So, and that's specific to me. And I had a manager that said, I call it trap pop, which is like tropical pop. So it's tropical based sounds, you know what I mean?
Okay.
But it's very pop-like, because some people hear my music and say, oh, that's like Afrobeat. But then I have a song with a Colombian artist and they're like, oh, you do reggaeton. Oh, and for Americans and people that don't know, they be like, oh, you do reggae. You know, only some people know dancehall. So it's a combination, I would just say. So whatever it sound like to you, as long as it sound good and feel good. I don't care what label you put, because before there was a reggae, then we have a title. No, the music come first, the title come after. Right?
Now here they're upset because they just want to be called dancehall artists, not UK dancehall artists. But hearing from you as an artist saying that you say you're a Caribbean crossover artist, they're showing that you're owning every element, every aspect of your artistry.
Yeah, because I'm going to Africa now, right? So if they feel like, oh, that's Afrobeat and that, cool.
Yeah.
Because the whole way kind of come from, as even the part of Africa, when we're going to Ghana, they're having this thing where they want to reconnect Rock Factory, like the African Caribbean linkage. They want to reconnect, especially Ghana. They say a lot of the descendants of the Caribbean come from that region.
Yeah.
So they're trying to open up borders and invite us, a lot of us over there to feel our roots, you know? Because somehow we're living at the other land, but really we come from the motherland. You get me? And that's the reality. So who's me if I say, yo, this is not this, this is not that. If them feel it and them like it, it's playing on the streets of Ghana and Gambia, cool.
Yeah.
But post something, my DJ played my music in Kenya yesterday. So, yo, music bring everybody together, man.
Yeah.
It don't matter. So wherever you want, things don't trouble me no more, especially how I grow up, my mix, right? So, a lot of time, you're not white enough, you're not black
your
enough.
mix?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So you're not white enough, you're not black enough. But I grew up in a predominantly black country, right? So in a way, I'm kind of a minority, right? Then you go to America, you know, so I'm not American enough in certain respect. And then Jamaicans treat me like a foreigner. So I'm not Jamaican enough. So you end up, because of me just not fitting even when I was young, I tried dyeing my hair at one point because my hair red. I'm more fitting with the rest of the black kids. You know what I'm saying? And learn to embrace all the things that make me different.
Yeah. So what do you think now about people, especially in Jamaica, that's bleaching their skin to be
I don't
like
like
your
it.
complexion?
I don't like it at all. Yeah, win with the skin you're in.
Yeah.
Win with the skin you're in.
Although you tried to bleach your hair, I know it's not quite
not
the
bleach,
same.
You tried darken it.
You tried darken your hair. They could have said win with the hair that you're
right.
in.
And my mother give me a tap, and guess what? I never know no better shoe polish. Me there. And you see how polish come back around. I shoe polish me never know. I'm a young man. I picked it them time that
he was on a mission.
Man.
Okay.
That
make your shoes black, set me the ear. Did you actually get it black? Did they go in your head? Did you put it? You have a picture of your mother?
No, never.
I would have taken a picture.
It never really worked. It never really lasted. My mother said, no, and give me a little talk like, no. You know what I said?
Love what you've got, yeah.
Yeah, so I said, no, but sometimes I have to say that whenever body round, they look like you. You know what I said? And people are make, you know, so me used to fight enough. I mean, I don't know all of them brown boy that was tough. Sometimes them think you're light skin or you're mixed like brown and soft. Yeah. But no, man, me, we fight wholly.
Yeah.
Coming out it no night.
That's it.
You see me?
You have to stand your ground.
You have to stand your ground. And the same things they chastised me for as a child, they celebrated me for as an adult. And that's one thing I loved about Hollywood. Because there's so many diverse people there.
Right.
I felt like I fit in because everybody's from somewhere else. And then when I was acting and modeling and stuff, they were specific. Sometimes they would pick me because of my
differences.
Look standing out. You know, I remember the first I was on a shoot and this makeup artist, she had do my makeup. And she had to click a lot and they're like, Chelsea, what are you doing? Hurry up. And she said, I'm trying not to block out all his freckles. And I never forgot that. Because remember, as a kid, now I know everybody around with freckles and look. So for somebody that take extra time to make sure she know
to show them,
my natural characteristics, I was like, okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It means something. Being different is and that's really what I want to push to the youth and everybody listening, man. For real. That's why being original sparks success to all.
Yeah.
Being original. I'm an original. You know, one never exists before me and one never exists after me. And with a lot of you as well. You know, if that's how you choose to live.
Yeah.
You know, your fingerprint is yours.
That's it.
Then that's why your phone can recognize your voice. Your voice never be the same. We can imitate it, but we can't duplicate it.
Yeah.
So if I one of you ever in these billions of people that exist, you better magnify that.
Yeah.
Magnify, don't minimize.
Yeah. Tell us more about your parents, because you said you're mixed, which I didn't know. So, where are they from?
I mean, Jamaica still.
Both of them?
Yeah. So I was raised by, my dad really passed when I was like 3-4 years old. So that kind of different. So I was raised by my granddad, my grandfather, white Jamaican. You know, white man, blue eyes.
So your father's white or black?
I've
your father's white.
Yeah, so I'm raised by the, you know, so being raised by a white man was a little different, especially in that black country. Because when I go barber shop and get my ear cut, if I cut my ear like theme style here, but our texture different. You know, have the black ear lay down and I'm just comb it over and put a part right there, son. You know, he was a professor at UA. You know what I say? So me kind of, I feel sister, okay, yo, that kind of different. Then when I go America and live with my mother, you know, and then also even when I was there, because when my grandparents would go school, go work, I would stay at my maternal mother's house or my mother's mother's house. You know, so and sometimes people them would tease me and say, go back to the white people, them are, you know what I say? You know, sometimes people different because
how did that make you feel?
I feel good, so that's why I used to fight off. One of my auntie me lick on her face with a shovel one time. Yeah man, no, they are for one.
She made you feel really terrible?
Yeah man, them is ECBC, because last name was E. So them just tease me, go back to the white people, them are just say a certain thing. You get what I'm saying? And so especially, you know, as a kid, you want, naturally kids want to fit in like the rest. So if people are isolated and I say, you're not dark enough or you're not whatever, go back to the white people and them thing that, you know, and you say it in a derogatory way. You get what I'm saying? Because body language come again.
Yeah.
So you just saying go back to the white people, if you're say it in a certain tone, me know say yeah, this me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And sometimes me feel it in the industry too. You know, and we, you know, call I'm an uptown boy, and sometimes call my music not the same. That's what I say, go where you're celebrated.
Right,
not where you're just
right.
tolerated.
Right.
You get me? So end up perform at them foreign place there, you know, Mexico and Brazil and them place there.
Yeah.
But them love me and I show me the love. So me I get them place there before me even get the Caribbean. I perform at them places before me even perform at the Caribbean.
I love that. You didn't make because of their them not being able to celebrate you stop you. You just go where you were to be celebrated and then look, they come back now and they get it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you have to embrace you first. Love you first.
And even with you at your grandparents' house or whatnot, your maternal grandmother's house, the kids are telling you to go back, but you want to fit in. Even though you fight, you still want to be accepted. We all want to belong.
As an adult, we still want to be accepted.
Although as an adult, you don't mind standing out because...
We learn to embrace it.
I love it. Yeah.
Like I said to people, don't concern yourself with the things you cannot affect.
Control.
If you can't control it, don't concern it. You get what I'm saying? So the things I can control, and I learn to, I know people are look for me anywhere.
Yeah.
Any room I walk in and them things, I know them I look. So if you have a look while you look, I get something for look for.
Do you feel like being a mixed person, especially doing dancehall, etc., your dancehall isn't as hard as, you know, everyone else would do?
Right.
You know? But then, you know, like you said, you used to have to fight to stand up for yourself. Do you feel like being a mixed person, doing music that's not so hard, you still have to come across with that hard exterior?
Yeah, them all try you. Them all try you, isn't it? And that's why I'm saying we used to fight enough, because I was one, I'm ready for, it's not some one the smoke, but me had the smoke alarm. As soon as me find the smoke, me trigger. You get me? So if it diss me and try to style me anywhere, I now go fit. Anybody who around me know.
When's your birthday?
Guess.
Are you a Leo?
No.
Do you like animals? I don't know.
Oh, she like animals. you know what? It's the next animal.
Wait, what other animal are there?
Only 12 of them. So you must find one.
What are you?
The Aries.
Oh, are you? Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Okay.
Hear them are fainting on the background. Somebody
He's an Aries.
Yeah. You know.
Okay.
So, I mean, the head's strong. You see, yeah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Doesn't really like being told what to do. You just like to go against the grain to prove a point.
Not necessarily just to prove the point, but naturally we're a leader. You know, we lead out the signs. You know.
Yeah.
We're the start of the signs. So, well, naturally me a leader. I'm headstrong. I go into things head first. You get what I'm saying? So it's not that I will take consult from others. I do. Remember, all of my names come from others.
Yeah.
Caribbean Casanova, International Commodity, Bosschamps. None of the names them I give myself.
Yeah.
So I will take consult from others if it makes sense.
Ooh, it's the way you said if you make sense. Do you have children?
Yes, I do.
Less than 5? More than 5?
What do you think?
More than 5.
Put a number on it.
9.
What make you think we beat some?
Because you're an animal.
True. I'm very ravenous.
There you go.
But, you know.
You definitely have more than 5 though.
I definitely don't.
Jesus. Okay, see?
Not even have 1/5. I have a son that's 2 years old.
You only have a son?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I'm surprised you only have one child.
Yeah, only one child.
Oh, so is his mom black or white?
She mixed.
So is she mixed like you, black and white mix, or?
Yeah, she our father Lebanese from Lebanon and Irish, Lebanese and Irish, and our mother black. So we have the black Irish thing, and my mix is like Irish and Jamaican.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And he lives in Hollywood with you guys.
Not with us, but he live in California.
Okay, so he lives in America. So
Yeah.
hopefully his
But he
should
born
be
in Hollywood. In the first year in Hollywood.
So his experience as a mixed child should be different to yours in a sense.
In a way, it's a similar kind of fear. People say, yo, you don't have a kid, you have a clone. Other people say all the time, he look very much like me, even like a child version of me, but in white.
Oh, is he more? He looks more white.
Very light.
Okay.
Very light. And him have the red hair.
Yeah. Okay.
And him had the red, blonde, more like blonde curly. So yeah, yeah, man, trouble that man.
But you think that his experience as a mixed child would be similar to yours? Do you talk to him about yours?
I mean, him not really talk so yet.
Because he's 2, isn't he?
Right.
Do you plan on talking to him?
Of course. And that's the one good thing, you know, we'll be able to help rear him that way because my own experiences, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to be able to directly communicate with someone that knows what he's going through and what he may go through.
Although it's not quite the same though, correct me if I'm wrong, because considering you were in Jamaica, where like you said, you were the minority there, and you were being told by your black side of family to go back to the white people, etc. Wherein he's in America, where in a sense it's more celebrated there.
Yes, especially in California where I live, that area is more liberal. You know, the other parts, most of middle of America is conservative. The liberal people, the more open-minded people are on the outsides, California, New York, and the places like that. So, yeah, sometimes people will see him and the first thing them say, oh, mother white. You know, and she not like, think deny that. So, so our calf, if she feel like a lot of times she get singled out from him. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
My mother did go through a little bit of that as well with me. So we can so my mother was able to give her that kind of counsel too.
Yeah.
You know, so they used to say awful things to her. She said, they used to say, oh yeah, if a man I try to talk to my mother when she did that to Jamaica and things like that. Right, but for me I say, you only want to sleep with a white man them you know, in father I see her and them things they them term them because so she used to I think that's where my fondness of hats come from, you know. Cause she used to put on hat for me for help. Cause once them see me, them have see the red hair and then I'm telling them when my young eyes them light. Go through some changes, blue, gray, you know. So she used to put hat for me. Because you know, so she not have to deal with all the you know, she ride the bus with it.
Bless, yeah,
she have to hear them talk. You know what I'm saying? People used to diss her because, you know, them feel like, you know, like you couldn't find one black man in Jamaica, you know, and all them things, you know what I'm saying?
She found him, she just didn't want them. So, as for your son's mother, oh, is it?
Yeah, my other siblings we have different fathers.
As for your son's mother, you said that she faced similar things, like from who and what were they?
In our way, but mostly it's just like if someone see her with him, if you see him with me, you understand it. If you see her just with him, him look so much like me, and the strong characteristics, the red hair, the lighter eyes, and whatever, it looks different.
Does she look more white than she does black?
No, I mean, but you can tell, say, she's something else.
Okay.
Yeah, you can tell. It just makes it look different. But me, technically, I think we're about similar complexion.
If you were to bring your son to Jamaica, right, and say you went to raise him there, do you feel like he would get the same reception as you did, considering things and time have changed, or do you think it'll be the same?
My probably the same thing.
Yeah? Oh, wow.
Yeah, just, you know, cultural difference.
So we need to do better, basically, is what it is.
Yeah, definitely. Because if as an adult and as an artist, we still get it. Even Jamaica the other day, and you're all right. If I go club, then I come in last. So I'm gonna go with my family and with that watch and whatever. And the first night, I reach and them I say like, you know, them I whisper and whatever. And I sit, somebody else did there, them never know they there with the group. Them see them I charge them less and them I charge more as soon as we reach the front. But them know me at Jamaica and them just see how me look.
Right.
And expect, and them
you look rich.
I mean, not go fit like that. So a lot of time when them started, them put me on the back. But then, them, like one youth during that scheme, white God. I said,
Can't be excited,
call me white God. And then the next, and then, yo, you know, them call me these different terms, but, you know, I say singular, I'm not saying, but no, I'm a black, I'm enjoying my blackness, I'm celebrating.
And you identify as a black man fully.
Of course, I mean, I'm black anyway. Because, you know, I say, even amongst them, that's what I'm saying, is you kind of have a little identity crisis. Because, you know,
that's why I'm on this topic, because I get it, I hear that, and I understand. Obviously, I'm not mixed up, but I can kind of understand it to a certain extent, because it's like what you were saying, the black side might accept, the white won't, or the other way around. And it's like, well, but why'd you have to choose? Like, you're one of your parents black, one of your parents white, so. But
it's just, I think as just humans, naturally, we like to be able to categorize things and make it easier on us. You see something and you say that. And I mean, naturally in the development of us, you know, as humans, you have to identify things fast in order to survive. You know, so you have to identify danger fast. If that one they look dangerous, that one they look kind of, right?
But for you now, I hear that and I agree with that 100%. But then instead of saying a black man, would you not say you're a mixed man? Because then isn't that denying the white side of you?
At the end of the day, sometimes I don't go so deep with people. If me and you talk, then you might know.
But you know
I
who
walk
you are.
around if you just like, and here's another thing, if you sometimes I say that too much, but yeah, when I have to fill out paperwork and thing, you know, man, I put vote and thing like that. But sometimes if I say too much, I like mix by people might, all right, like the N-word. I don't use the N-word. I never use the N-word and I don't like people use it on me. No, there are people that might say the N-word all day, and that's fine. But if you ever use it in regards to me, I'm going to correct you. And then sometimes you get, and this is the thing I hate, so you hear people say things like, so you're not black, or if the Americans, but you're not a black man? And it's like, yeah, you can be a black man and not be a N-word. You get what I'm saying? To me, that can be allocated to a specific type of person. Just like, you know, you can't be a white person and not be a redneck. You get what I'm saying? You know,
but like you said, they like to categorize to make it easier for themselves.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So naturally, I embrace it. You know what I'm saying? I have to embrace it. Because if you don't, them things that just mad you. Especially being a person in the public eye. You get me? So I say, but from the little people, I'll look for me in the room again and, you know, and them things there, and even say, oh, you favor this person or that person. And once anybody with red hair and freckles, them are compared to her. You get me?
Yeah.
And so, because of that.
I feel bad for saying you look like Sinbad.
You're cool, man. I get it all my life. Even my mother meet him, sit down next to him on a flight one time. I said, you know, you really feel for the man. People must think me there with the man.
Jesus Christ.
But no,
yeah.
She said, it look like more like Simba than him picking them.
Wow. You know what, Bosschamps, I could stay here and I could talk to you forever and ever, like seriously.
Like
no, seriously, like they told me to wrap up like 5 minutes ago. Yeah, because, yeah. But no, I love hearing your story. It's very interesting and the layers, you know, like you said, you're an artist, you do fashion, the modeling agency, you're not just, you know, like, I love that, absolutely doing obviously a story as a mixed man, but you say you're black man, mixed man.
As a mixed man.
Know? Mixed man, yeah. I wish more people would just own it. Obviously, that's their identity. I would wish they'd say mixed because then I feel like it's just like if somebody go and say, well, a mixed one saying, well, I'm white, I'm not black. You're denying the black part. Just, you are, I would hate to deny one of my parents.
True, and I that's a great point. And I felt like that. And that's why a lot of times I say it because that white parent raised me for a good amount. I thought, you know, from my initial, you know, years. So, you know, and he's no longer here. He died when I was 19. So, you know, I try to still embrace all of that as well. And sometimes, but I love certain things when we get from my black side.
Yeah.
I feel like culturally we're different.
Course.
And that's fine.
Yeah.
Everybody doesn't have to be the same. Culturally we're different.
But it's beautiful, you get to experience two cultures, isn't it?
I love like the black side. I want my dancing, I'm a rhythm and
you can dance? What? We want to bust a dance for us before we go. Bust a dance as I do the outro, you know, do a dance.
As I said, the rhythm come from it. You know what? You want to see me bust some dance?
Yeah.
Got the Bosschamps ENT. Makes
sense.
YouTube, you're going to see videos. You're going to see me on living life the way I want to see it. You get me? So I'm an entertainer, and on YouTube, I'm entertaining. On Instagram, I'm entertaining.
Okay, and all social media platform, he's entertaining. It's been lovely talking to you, Bosschamps. Lovely meeting you, lovely hearing your story. Guys at home, drop some comments down below. Let me know what you think. If you have any questions for Bosschamps, you can also drop them in the comments because he'll be checking out the WORLMAG YouTube to see what you guys have to say. All right? Yeah. Don't forget that today's episode is sponsored by Flat Cap Rum, the one that got Bosschamps talking to things them. See what I mean? That's just how it is. Please subscribe, like, comment, turn the notification on. And yeah, take care of yourself. Until next time, I've been Forever Sasha. You're watching Catch Up with WORLMAG.